Hello and welcome back to my Dandelion Diaries. Today is day 19 of my 30 inks in 30 days challenge in July, where on the 31st day I will be, well, that's our choice, I guess. I will be showcasing all of the inks together, and today's ink is Birmingham Pen Company's Molten Tin. And I decided to ink this up into my 𝗬𝗃𝗏𝗏 in the Winter White colorway, and this has a flex fine nib on it, but I find that it doesn't flex super well, so it's really just more of like a medium style writing, but we'll see what happens with this ink. The combination of the Birmingham Pen Company's Molten Tin with this 𝗬𝗃𝗏𝗏 Fine Flex nib was actually pretty decent. I adore Birmingham Pen Company. I have been talking about these inks in this company for months, it seems like. I really love their inks because of the flow. I have not had a dry experience yet with their inks, and a lot of their inks have really cool shading properties, in addition to having inks that you can mix together to create brand new colors all on your own, which I think is super fun. This color though is a nice gray with purple and red undertones. It even has some purpley looking shading to it. It is so very cool, and with this 𝗬𝗃 Fine Flex nib, I feel like it did a good job showcasing the different shading throughout the writing sample. I will say I do have some gripes with this Fine Flex nib because it is a little stiff. I'm gonna work on it a little bit more and see if I can get the flex to actually flex for me the way I want it to, but overall it writes more of like a really juicy medium versus a fine flex, at least in small writing. If I were to use this in more of a like calligraphy setting or using larger writing, I think I could make the flex work really well, but smaller writing, I still need to work on it a little bit. If I were given the opportunity to ink these two up again in the future, I would hands down say yes. I think this was really nice. It shows the shading, the ink has really good flow, and I love the 𝗬𝗃𝗏𝗏 pen models. This is kind of like almost a 5 out of 5 for me if it wasn't for the flex nib. If I had my fine nib on this, I think like just the plain fine, I would just have a heck of a good time. This, yeah, I really like this ink, and I really like that I put it in a white pen. I feel like gray and white are a good combination. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for joining me here today for day 19 of my 30 inks in 30 days challenge. I hope to see you again here tomorrow for day 20, where we'll have only 10 days left in my challenge, and we'll get to go through another ink that I've pulled from my random collection.